Hey, it's Melanie with Mel's Muse. I have a couple tips today on setting up for a plein air paint out. Well, actually, cleaning up after yesterday's plein air paint out to get ready for tomorrow's. So here's my setup. And you'll see that my pastels are hodgepodge because when I was leaving, it was hot and I just threw them in here to straighten out today. And some of them are filthy. They bounced around in here a little bit. Yeah, see this lavender? Look at the green dirt on here. So what I do for that is I just wipe it off with a microfiber towel. And look how clean and pretty it is, ready to go. And pretty much this will wash out, but I only use it for pastels, so I don't really care if it doesn't. I am gonna color code these the best I can, and I will put them in order of value. So my light values, medium, dark. And then this was a little Tupperware I had for the harder pastels that didn't fit in here. I'm trying to limit my colors, but on review, I wanted some of these for that hard, fine line. So what I'm gonna do with that is, instead of putting it in the paper towel where they bounced around and got filthy, I really need to get some cornmeal grit. That works best, but in the meantime, I have some rice, so I'll just put them in the rice container for tomorrow. And some of these I'll probably wipe off. They're dirty from yesterday. And as they bounce around in there, the rice helps keep them clean. The other tip I had was I needed a ruler and didn't have it, so I'll put that in my trusty little bag I have here. I needed a few sharp points that even the new pastels couldn't give me, so I'm going to bring more pastel pencils, maybe 5, dark and light, for those architectural details that I cannot get with even the corners of my new pastels. Here's my bag that goes in addition, and in my bag this pochette box will fold up and fit in here perfectly. I have some sketch pencils, which I never use, but just in case. I have a brush, because what I do when I start my painting is I put the complementary color on the background of my surface, spray it with alcohol, and do a quick wash. That sets me up to get started on the painting, and I'll film that tomorrow. More pencils, wet wipes for the hands, a viewfinder and value finder and color wheel. Goes on a nice little chain around my neck here. A lanyard. What else do I need to refill? Now this is filthy from yesterday. Oh, sunscreen. Yesterday I forgot my hat, so I need to throw my hat in here. I have tape, tissues, and one last thing that I always bring. It's hot here in Central Florida. I get dehydrated quickly, and if I start getting dizzy and forget to get a drink, I have one of these that I put in a bottle of water, and then I'm good to go till lunch. I usually paint from 9 to 12, and not the whole time. I'll take a half-hour break, I'll sit down in my folding chair and drink some water, and then have lunch at 12 and leave. So that was my setup for tomorrow, and I'll film tomorrow's paint out, and I'll talk to you soon.